Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, One Degree, where we're trying to move the consciousness of humanity one degree. My brother Reedy, I am Akashic, the Ancient of Days, and we have come to the finish line. We are at commandment number 10. It's bittersweet. This has been a 2.5 month journey, believe it or not, because we've released a video every Sunday for the last 10 weeks. This will be the 10th. And yeah, it's just it went by quicker like,
Yeah.
you know, this
Yeah,
is
it
this
doesn't
is
seem
it,
like it's been
Jay.
that long, man. I can't believe it's been 10 weeks. That's crazy. We've been doing
No,
this for 10 weeks?
this is the 10th Sunday, man.
Well, I guess that makes sense, man. I didn't realize. I didn't do the math. It just
Th-
seems I
This
enjoy these so much, man. It just
this is the 10th Sunday that if you listened, you didn't have to go to church. We gave you church here.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That counts. That counts.
So you
On
ready, bro?
this Sabbath. Yes.
You
Yes.
ready? All
Let's
right.
do
This
it,
is
Anna.
this is the culmination of everything that we've been doing, and this
Yeah.
it ends with this. And we are on commandment number 10, Exodus 20:17. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. You know what the first thing that jumps out to me on this is that I guess women get a pass. We we don't covet their wife, but they don't say nothing about husbands.
Right. Wow. That's totally well, they hated women. You know that.
Women get a y'all can covet all you want.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm reading the Quran. It's not much different there either. They're not big fans of
Dude,
women either.
I
Like,
think
what's the
it's probably a
deal?
little tighter in the Quran.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm early in it, but yeah.
But yeah, so that's the first thing that jumps out at me, and I just thought that was kind of funny. So
Yeah.
if we're going to jump into this, and the thing about coveting is that coveting is wanting something that you don't deserve. It's it's jealousy, it's envy, it's all those things. Um, most of it, it's a lot of evil when it comes to jealousy and envy, which fall under the umbrella of coveting. Most of the wars in history have been because of coveting,
Mm.
somebody wanting something that doesn't belong to them. Um, I mean, you look at the Israelites and the Palestinians, they've been fighting for probably
Yeah.
centuries over what is presumed to be the promised land for Israel. The the Gulf War was over oil.
Right.
Um, the Spanish went to Mexico for gold. So when you covet, you want somebody's resources, whether that's oil, gold, land. The Russians, you can cover it all you want. They want Ukrainians' land. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
so that's what coveting
100%
is.
what it is. They want the
That's, you
land.
can call it what you want,
Yeah.
but this is what it really is.
Yeah.
So coveting is very bad. It leads to a lot of negative things in the world, and we see it playing
Yeah.
out and everything. But what we got to understand about this commandment is that coveting is, and I'm going to break down what it really means, but coveting does not mean admiration. So, like, you can, if somebody has a nice car, hey, man, that's a really nice car, man. One day I hope to have one. That's
Yeah.
not coveting. Yeah, man, y'all went on that cruise, man. That's pretty cool, man. I wouldn't mind going on a cruise like that. That's you just admiring, man. Hey,
Yeah.
man, you pretty fit, man. I need to get in the gym and get my like. That's not coveting. You're just
Right.
admiring
Right.
somebody and what they have. You're not trying to take what's theirs. That's the difference. You
Right.
just admiring is fine, and it's just showing respect for what somebody has worked for, and that's fine. But coveting in this scripture is talking about coveting the supply, the process. So when you see somebody with a nice house and you say, man, how'd they get that house? They don't deserve
Right.
that. How'd they get that job? How'd they get this girl?
Yeah.
You're coveting, you're mad at somebody's knowledge. You're mad at somebody's wisdom. You're mad at their job,
Their
their
success.
personality, the success, their health. This is kind of what this is talking about in this text when it comes to coveting, because coveting is the thing about it is that when you covet, it's very bad to the degree that it starts to poison your soul.
Mm,
And the reason why it poisons your soul is because it breaks your contact with source. And now I was doing some looking back through my old notes when I first broke these down, and I wrote these down. And I'm going to read something that I wrote a long time ago, and it says, "No one has anything that does not come from source. God's supply is infinite, and the very thing your neighbor has, God has an infinite amount of and will gladly give it to you if you cultivate the inner consciousness through which it can appear. Until a person can understand that nothing can happen to you, that nothing can come to you or be kept away from you except in accordance with your consciousness, you will not have the key of life. How can you be saved if you do not know law? Until you realize this truth, which is on every page of the Bible, that it is your internal state that matters. It is your internal state that gives you your job, your car, your relationship, your health, and wealth. Until you fully understand this, you will not have the key of life.
it's good
This is
stuff,
what
man.
this coveting is, a break from the key of life.
Mm,
We've we've built up all of these commandments in a culmination to this. They all say the same thing. They all kind of point towards controlling your reality, controlling your consciousness by going where? By going inside,
well,
by not relying on the outside. So when you covet, it's you saying that I can't have those things because I don't have those things.
mm,
You're breaking from source. You don't know the law of being. You're
yeah,
separated from your source because you are looking external to get something internal. And you're wanting something that someone else has. And we all know from one of the commandments, you cannot steal.
yeah,
So that this is heavy, because when you covet, you are wanting something that you don't deserve. And this is the thing: when you understand the key of life, when you understand not to covet, to not covet is having the key of life, which is, this is the esoteric meaning of this, is that when you, if I want something that you have, then it's not a fit for me because it's not given to me from source.
mm,
Anything you get from source is a perfect fit for you. So that's goes back into, once again, that one, you cannot steal, and two, you shall not have no other gods before me. Because if you are trying to take something external that you didn't get from source, you're placing importance on the external, which is a god, before the external power that's in you. So this is kind of what this means, is like when you covet, you're saying that God can't supply.
yeah. You're believing lack.
You're
You're
believing you're
believing
believing
that,
that there's not enough. And
yeah.
this is the thing about that, is that not only will is what God gives you a perfect fit, but God's supply is in abundance. The sun shines, and everybody can get as much as they want. I can get sun here in Florida. You can get sun in Ohio. Somebody else is getting sun in Brazil. If I want 5 hours of sun, I can get it. If you want 2 hours, if they want 10 hours, there is enough for everyone. God's supply does not exhaust, because God
100%.
is everything and everywhere, in everything in every possible scenario. So this is why this is so important, and this is why the culmination of all of these commandments are so important, because once you understand law, once you understand the 10 commandments, once you apply these things that we have been trying to teach you, and put it into your life, now you control reality.
Mm,
This is the culmination of the Ten Commandments. This is, not a long explanation. It doesn't have to be, but
No.
this is the last of the Ten Commandments.
Yeah.
You should not covet anything that anyone else has, because when you do that, you're saying, source, you don't have it. You're lack, like you said. There's
Yeah.
lack.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of all these. When you put them all together, like you mentioned in a previous video, they all kind of say the same thing in a different aspect, in a different way, but they
Yeah.
all create the Bible. The whole Bible is a book. I say this all the time. It's a book on consciousness. It's a book telling you how to navigate reality. The only
Mm.
reason they can't speak it in the same way that you and I are speaking it today is because they didn't have the vocabulary. The only way they could translate knowledge, information is through stories. And that's why it's written in the way that it's written for us to translate now, because now we do have the vocabulary. Now we do have the translations. Now we do understand things. And now we can break the code, and now we have the key to life. This is the last one. The key to life. This is what this one was about.
Yeah. Yeah. And jealousy is a low vibration state anyway. So if you're vibrating there, you'll continually have lack. That won't change. Especially if you see somebody's nice car, like you said, you can believe that you can get a car like that, but it's not that car. It's not your car.
Right.
You
Because
can get a
that's not a
nicer
perfect
car.
fit for you.
You can get a nicer car. You know what I mean? Ultimately,
Exactly. You
yeah.
get the car that's fit for you.
Yes. Yes.
If
It's
you
a
try to take
nice,
somebody's girlfriend or their woman or wife and all that stuff, and you just looking from the outside, man, she's beautiful, man. I'm gonna get that. And then once
yeah.
you get that girl, she is a nightmare for you
Yeah.
because she's not your fit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Yeah. I uh I kind of had a feeling this is where this was going to be at, you know what I mean? Just because coveting is wanting something that you don't have, and it's
Yep.
believing that you can't have it. It's lack. It's that negative belief that you have about yourself. Maybe you think you're not worthy of it, or yeah, honestly, you probably think that your neighbor's not worthy of it either. You know what I mean? Ultimately, you think I can't have it, they shouldn't have it. You know what I mean? Which is
That's
also,
what we just said about
yeah,
it. It's the process that you're
yeah,
coveting, that you're like, why they got that? Why do they deserve
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. Good stuff, man.
So man, these are the
Great.
10 commandments. I Through
Blown
these
away.
10 weeks,
Blown away by
I
all of it.
hope that we were able to enlighten some people. I hope you got some enlightenment out of it. I know you did.
Yeah,
You
you
always
know I
tell
did,
me
bro. You
we
know I
talk.
did. Yeah,
So
yeah,
this is a beautiful thing, man. Like I told you, once you understand the esoteric meaning, the real hidden meaning behind it, the layers and the depths of the Ten Commandments, man, this is one of the greatest things. If you can apply these to your life, man, there's no stopping you. You can do
yeah.
anything.
And that you just said something right there. The fact that these are God's commandments for life. Thou shalt not covet, or thou shalt not bear false witness to your neighbor. That's a real command for life. It's got to be more than that. You know what I mean? There's got to be more to it than that. And you had a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun listening to the debunking of a lot of them, which is fantastic.
I
But
had a lot of fun with you getting those shirts.
I gotta get more shirts, man.
So
But
yeah, so that's
it's
that's the 10 Commandments, man. We've had a great journey doing this,
mm,
man. I didn't think we should have started with this, but you were like, no, we
nah,
this
man,
is the
this was
perfect time
perfect.
to do it.
It's helped me a lot, man. It's helped me with my journey a lot. If for nobody else, this was for me, and I needed it, and I appreciate it, man. I've learned a lot from you during this, and blown away by the hidden messages, and again, had a lot of fun listening to you debunk them, especially, and just talking to you all the time, man. I love it. I miss you, man.
Like I said, once again, all the women get a pass. You can covet all you want.
Right, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nobody cares about women.
No, no,
We
they
don't
don't
mean
got no
that.
power.
We
No, we
don't mean
definitely
that.
don't mean that. No, I want to live.
We need women greatly.
All right, people. So this is it for the 10 Commandments. I
More to
hope you
come.
enjoyed them, and they are in a catalog on. If you want to just go back through them all in order, they are in a catalog in our on our YouTube page. We appreciate the support, and until we meet again, 1 degree.